Start the car, it revs up to like 6,000 for no reason. This is okay, it looks okay, it's closed and it still revs high, so maybe idle valves, maybe throttle positions, who knows. Looking at this now. Removing the cover again. Idle valve, no nuts on the bolts, very good. Got the thingamajiggy off, a bit nasty in there, so this thing probably got stuck, some crap in there. Best guess.
I mean, it looks alright.
Here we have the fresh new cover, looking good, and that piece that also goes here.
Hopefully it's gonna look better
Got the
with
battery
this.
We also fixed the idle. Well, we just unplugged the battery, plugged it back, and it works. So
Yeah, but we ordered a new one, so we're gonna
yeah,
change
new
it in
idle
about
valve because it's
2
sketchy
hours.
anyways.
Oh yeah, boy.
And you need a new oil cap gasket. Maybe just a slight polish on this, and
Yep,
I think it would
this.
be pretty freaking mint.
Thank God this is still here. I forgot it, and I drove around with this, so great success.
Bolts are nice. Also yellow mounts, yellow letters. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't. Did I just fuck up the color? I did I?
What are you doing?
So yeah. We are putting this on just to show you what it looks like, and then we're gonna have to respray.
So you ripped the cover basically.
Well, judge me.
Yes, I just did.
We have plenty of spray, so.
Guess what? We got a new idle valve. There it is. Oh, fresh. Fresh
Hopefully
boy.
it's gonna solve all the issues of this world.
Yeah, it's gonna cure cancer, AIDS, and world hunger all at once, 3 times in a row. Hofer Automotive Excellence. Okay, we go to Hofer to buy bread usually, but nah, just kidding. Getting this off, then this baby in. Today's project on this thing, we're gonna be removing this filter. We're gonna put on a V6 filter. We're gonna relocate it like right there. We're gonna do some mods to the ICV, and we're gonna do some mods to the PCV hoses and stuff. We already had the battery relocated, so let's check out the battery. Yeah, it went in the trunk, of course, because race car. Damn, there it is. Battery fresh, nice. Now first take this off, then we're gonna fit a new air box on there. We're gonna see how it fits with everything, then we're gonna make some brackets. So we have laid out onto this beautiful table all the parts we're gonna need for this project. First off, lots of hose clamps, different sizes, of course.
Yeah, because we do not know which ones will fit.
because we're idiots. Then Catchcan, of course, we're gonna need all that. Then lots of bolts and nuts, because we love nuts. Then we have the magical V6 airbox, fresh, not broken, that's good. Then we have more hose. Then we're gonna have this coupler hose thingy, which we're gonna put on that, which is gonna go on the intake. And yeah. Now we're gonna make all of this happen, and go. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Out.
Junk.
In. That's the idea. Yeah. No one needs you. So yeah, this is supposed to fit. Wait, I got the idea. Ah! Fuck me. Fits. So that's the airbox fitted.
Yeah.
Just
But we should have put hose clamps on first.
we will. Airbox is now fitted. looking very sexy and neat. Now the second part is to fit the catch can. So the general idea is to put this piece of aluminium in here, bolt it in, and the catch can will bolt on this too. So the ECU is now running free, but we should also undo the cables. So now this should in theory go out, and it did.
Yeah.
So now the idea is to drill through here.
So yeah, we're gonna drill a hole through this bit right there,
Somehow.
like here, probably from this side. We're just gonna do this and drill here.
I don't think the Makita can fit in here. Oh fuck. It was not good. Tell me when we are through.
Yep. Nice.
Okay, so
All done.
the question is, will the bolt now fit? Alright. So the mounts were fabricated, the catch can is fitted, it's sturdy, look at that.
Nice.
I am very much satisfied with this setup now. The only thing that's missing are the hoses and of course fittings and
Yeah.
it will look majestic.
So this is the PCV hose that ventilates the whole crankcase and then comes around here and goes back into the intake so it can burn off the oil fumes and crap. But of course, all it does is crap up this place. Look at this. There's like oil in there, so that's why we're doing this. So it's gonna go into the catch can and then fresh air into the intake, of course. So this hose is coming off here, then it goes like all the way to the back somewhere. Like
I can take
in
the
there.
car off, it should be easier.
And that's it. It's gone. Boom. That's John.
A radiator hose. It holds 4 bars.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be so much bars here. So yeah, we're gonna shove that on there.
It's a tight fit.
Looks mint.
Yeah, it does look mint, yeah. And
Nice.
this is kind of the end product. Now we just have to start the car up and see what's gonna happen with it.
Nothing.
What is the purpose?
Now try. Hey! We're gonna put on hose clamps now.
Yes, we should do that.
Idiot.
It's like twin turbos, you get it?
So obviously finished product. Put this coupler on. New filter. Got the return. Got the hose that goes to the PCV crap back there. Oh, the idle hose is just gonna sit randomly here for a while, and then we're gonna put on an air filter back there. But this is pretty much it. Looks pretty nice.
Finger that hole.
Now we're finally gonna get around to taking off the intake and the damn thing.
The throttle body.
We're gonna take off the throttle body. We're gonna replace it with a shiny new one that costs a fortune. And then we're gonna replace gaskets. So I guess we have these bolts right here. Then probably we're gonna have to unbolt the coil pack
Yep.
and the sensor stuff. We're just gonna unplug that and then we're gonna take everything off and fresh gaskets. So yeah, we have this part off, then just throttle body, just 4 bolts, and then we have the map sensor here. We have the idle back there. That's, I think, pretty much all of the sensors for the intake. No, this time don't drop it. Listen.
Yeah, this is the only remaining one I have. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pretty much looking the same.
Yeah. Just better.
Just better. This is still usable because it's new, like
yeah,
2 months
we
old.
replaced
So.
it.
This shit costs 27 euros, so
Yeah.
I will definitely not be buying another one. But
You can make your own for like $3. Jesus.
but this should, in theory, come.
Oh, there's another hose.
Now it should.
And now it should be going off.
Oh,
There it is. The
Oh.
magic.
dirty as fuck.
Yeah, we have this gasket fresh.
New.
It's steel, so that's good. They don't go that bad, but okay, we have a new one.
Jesus Christ.
And we have more crap in there from all the PCV stuff. That's highly annoying. So we also have this piece of the PCV which goes from the intake crap and it goes in here, this stupid hose, and goes down into the charcoal can, I believe. So I think we're gonna take this crap all off because it's highly pointless, and we might just delete it because
And it's coming out that way. Jesus Christ, it's horrible. Oh God. I mean, this is terrifying. Oh, look at that now. Look at that.
we're gonna clean up the surface so the new gasket can go on for a nice seal.
He asked us.
Just French things.
So it's about to rain as hell, and we're trying to torque down these bolts on the intake. What? You broke it, the fuck? Just a snapped bolt. Yeah. I can... Almost got it out by hand. So that guy up there has been driving up and down in the rain with a bike on that hill for some reason. Now he doesn't want to come down. God damn it. People are crazy. Brand new throttle body, which we're gonna install on the intake manifold now, so we don't have to do it later because it's kinda crammed in there. So yeah, reuse the gasket. It's basically new, but
Let's do this first. Jesus Christ, this is really annoying. I just noticed this hole. Why is it like a square and this is not? It's the same there, okay, then I will not ask further
Yes.
questions.
the magic bag, we have fresh bolts. Oh yeah.
no brakes.
Just the booster. So yeah, it's nice if you plug the brake booster back in, so no big deal. Let's go! And that was probably the idle leak too, so yeah. Idiots.
Oh, and the idle went down.
Of course, no more leaks.
But the question is, will it go down to 750?
Well, when it warms up, it's pretty cold right now.
Woo! The throttle is way more responsive now.
Of course, new spring, and we adjusted it.
Oh, way more responsive now. See, but when I press the clutch in, the car gives no problems at all.
So far.
So far, yes.
Because we had a lot of those results, but then it stopped working.
So far so good when I press the clutch. Ha! I mean,
Works good, huh?
works good so far. And as I said, the pedal is way more responsive. I mean, the throttle, as soon as you press the pedal, it just goes. Woo! And I love it. We will see after we get gas what will happen then. But when I press the clutch in, oh, this is,
It's good.
and it goes down to 750.
Congratulations.
Great job. So far so good.
So far this repair only cost like 600 bucks.
Yeah, like 530 for the throttle
Yeah,
body.
and then all the gaskets, and then the idle thingy, and oh boy, we shouldn't count the sensor, which was like, oh Jesus.
The sensor alone, before we knew what the real issue was 250.
So yeah, we were basically at the grand for this repair.
Yeah, so
Kinda 900 somewhere.
530 was the throttle body, 250 was the sensor before we knew that the throttle body
Yeah.
was fault. So that's 790.
And then the idle was like 50 something.
Yeah, the idle was 50, so that's 840. Did I calculate that right?
And then all the gaskets.
Yeah, the gaskets were like 63, let's say, no, 35, yeah, 45, my bad. So yeah, around 900 euros for this,
Yeah.
for this idle.
And then all the bolts and the emotional pain. So
Yeah.
we're at the grand for this single repair. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, so that would be around 900 euros to fix the
The damn idle.
RPM issues
just that.
with this
Just the
car.
idle.
Just
Oh
just
my
to
God.
fix the idle, it costs you $1,000. So
Jesus Christ.
if you cannot afford, do not buy this car.
Please don't.
Please don't. So the moment of truth.
Let's try
Will
it
the
again.
car run or will it fucking...
The sun is shining.
Yeah.
It was raining before, so this is a good sign.
Yeah, will the God
Just
fucking
like the
over?
last time, but it didn't work.
Please.
That guy was like, what the fuck?
It runs! Finally works! Now I have 20 other problems to solve, so
Great.
so great. But the car runs and oh my god, I love it even more now.
Before something else breaks. Jesus.
I mean, I'm finally able to drive this car. Look at
So smooth.
oh, I mean, oh, yeah. Now because I am this happy, I decided to polish my intake again.
Good luck with that.
Important. Now I can sell it and I can write in the description. The car works fine.
Yeah. It's not what what I can say. So
You were foil wrapping your that thing.
yeah, I've wrapped my boot. But fuck it.
Oh yeah. Now we have to install oil cooler kit. We have to change the oil into the engine. We have to change the coolant. We have to change the gearbox oil. Oh,
Yeah.
plenty of stuff.
So yeah, no, it works. Thanks for watching this extremely long video because Jesus Christ, so much problems. And don't forget to buy our stickers, please. Please.
Look at all
You
the
see how much money we spend on this shit? Please buy a sticker.
Please buy it.
We barely get anything from it, so please buy a lot. Maybe buy a shirt. Everything is in the description, so yeah. Thanks, please, thanks.